A consortium of civil societies and climate change advocates in the East African member countries have resolved to prioritize climate change adaptation and mitigation measures for the forthcoming United Nations Framework on Climate Change Convention in Dubai and Germany. East Africa climate change policies in funding, gender and technology are also among the issues to be incorporated in the joint strategic plan to be discussed at COP23 and SB58 global conventions. This was at a regional consultative meeting supported by Global Affairs Canada with partners at Hotel Africana, Kampala.
What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want? Now!
Regional climate change advocates in the Eastern Africa member countries ratified to Paris agreements have unanimously agreed to lobby for climate change justices ahead of the forthcoming United Nations Framework on Climate Change in Dubai and Bonn in Germany this year. They proposed that issues on gender, finance, technology and local community involvement on climate change issues should be prioritized in the adaptation and mitigation measures.
You find that even when the sun is shining, you can feel the sun in the skin, as if it is even burning the skin. Then you feel to say what's happening.
We no longer want planning, we no longer want implementation, but we need actions.
We need to focus more our action on women's issue because women are more vulnerable.
But one thing most people don't know in my country is about the issues of climate justice and the environmental agenda.
I'm going to tell communities where I come from that we live with climate change, and then we give them the alternative, the solutions on what they should do in order to help in mitigation and adaptation of climate change.
And also try to create awareness on these issues and to see how far we can grow as a community, how far we can adapt, and how we can also benefit from the available opportunities.
This was discussed at the Eastern Africa Regional Consultation Debate through South-to-South Exchange Program organized by the consortium of Alnia, Econola and WSP with support from Global Affairs Canada at Hotel Africana, Kampala. As a senior gender advisor, Alnia, Catherine Hill articulates.
There's a lot of strengths that are coming from each of the countries, and the whole purpose of this is to have that exchange between countries, to come up with positions, see what are the issues that are affecting everybody, and to sort of, figure out how to put that together in a plan going forward so that the countries here can really be able to represent themselves well at both Bonn and in Dubai at the COP28.
Gertrude Kenyanji, Executive Director Support for Women in Agriculture and Environment, observed more funding is needed, especially in capacity building trainings and resiliency to reverse climate change in developing countries.
We need money to invest in every area. We beg government to make sure that our forests are conserved so that we do not end up, now when we don't have anything to bargain with, we have no power to negotiate with the North. They'll have power over us and we shall go there with begging bowls, no longer able to negotiate. Whatever they want is what they throw at us. So we should maintain our position. That was power.
The two-day regional meeting attracted climate change advocates from Eastern Africa member countries including Madagascar, Burundi, Seychelles, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania and South Sudan, respectively. Sudat Kaye and Robert Whiter, UBC News.